Good morning, dear children. Here, Mrs. Sangeeta Kulshrestha, your English teacher. From now onwards, I will take your English online classes. Dear children, in the month of April, we have completed 3 lessons. They are 1.1, The Kabliwala, 1.2, Christmas Gift, and 1.3, Half a Gift. Dear children, from now onwards, you can download PDF of notes via website and you have to complete your notes in your fair copy, or you can say class fair copy. And your English classes, online English classes will be held on Monday and Friday. So you must have to watch your videos. Now today I am going to start a new lesson, that is 1.4, Experiences in Hospital. Dear children, first of all, I want to explain the meaning of experience. Experience means the things that you have done in your life, the knowledge or skill that you get from seeing or doing something. So in this chapter, there are some people who are sharing their experience in hospital. Let's start. Each one of us could be in hospital at some point of time in our life. We have our own memories of the experiences we had at that time in the hospital. Here you will read 6 brief extracts in which different people talk about their experiences of having been in hospital. First of all, Abhijit, 33 years. I was in the CMC hospital for 8 days. The first day, I remained completely unconscious. But I felt fine after I had regained consciousness. The doctor said he just wanted to keep me in for observation. He said I would definitely have been killed in the collision if I hadn't been wearing my crash helmet. Here, what happened to Abhijit? He met with an accident. So, he is saying, I was in the CMC hospital for 8 days. In which hospital he admitted? CMC hospital. For how many days? For 8 days. The first day means when he admitted in the hospital, the first day, he remained completely unconscious. He remained completely unconscious. Unconscious means a state like sleep because of injury. Means he can't able to see, hear or feel anything. This state is called unconscious. But he felt fine after he had regained. What he regained? Regain means to get something back. To get something back. What he get back? Consciousness. He regained consciousness. Now consciousness means opposite of unconscious. Now he can feel, see or hear everything. The doctor said he just wanted to keep him in. Keep him in means in the hospital. So the doctor just wanted to keep him in the hospital for observation. Observation, you can see the meaning here. Watching somebody carefully over a period of time, especially to learn something. Okay, so the doctor just wanted to keep him in the hospital for observation. He said, who said? Doctor said to him, he said, I would definitely have been killed. Definitely he have been killed in the collision. Collision means crash or accident, you can say, if he hadn't been wearing his helmet. Means doctor said he definitely have been killed in the collision if he hadn't been wearing his helmets. So that's why you understood, for bikers helmet is very much compulsory. Okay. Now the second person is Nancy, 69 years. The pain was unbearable when they took me to St. Stephen's Hospital on the east side of the town. Fortunately, the ambulance got me there in next to no time, and the driver and his mate couldn't have handled me more gently. I would slipped on a wet stony pavement and broken my hip. So they kept me in for 3 months. Here, Nancy is saying, Nancy is 69 years old. She said, the pain was unbearable. The pain she got was unbearable. Unbearable means too unpleasant or too much pain, you can say. So the pain was unbearable when they took me to St. Stephen Hospital. What is the name of hospital? St. Stephen's Hospital on the east side of the town. Fortunately means luckily, the ambulance got me there in next to no time. Means very soon the ambulance came. Next to no time, you can see the meaning here. So soon or so quickly that it was surprising. Means very fast ambulance came. And the people in the ambulance, what they did? They took her very gently. What happened to her? She said, I had slipped. She slipped on a wet stony pavement. Pavement means a hard flat area on roadside. A hard flat area on roadside. She slipped on a wet stony place. And what happened to her? She broken her hip. So they means the people, ambulance people, they kept her in means hospital for 3 months. When you are my age, the body takes longer to heal itself. The nurses were great. Nothing was too much trouble for them. The physiotherapist made me do a lot of exercise despite the pain it caused me. However, I soon felt the result and have now recovered. I'm still doing daily exercise. Here, Nancy is saying, when you are my age means she is saying to us, the body takes longer to heal itself. Because in aged people, their body took long time to heal itself. Heal means recover. The nurses were great. Now she is saying the nurses in the hospital were very great. Nothing was too much trouble for them. No trouble for them. She is not giving any trouble to them. The physiotherapist. The physiotherapist, you can see the meaning, physiotherapist. A person who gives exercise for the treatment of joint, muscles, etc. Again I am repeating, physiotherapist means a person who gives exercise for the treatment of joints, muscles, etc. So she is saying the physiotherapist made her do a lot of exercise despite the pain it caused her. Because of pain, she said, despite the pain, she was doing the exercise. However, I soon felt the result. Now she is saying, very soon she felt the result and have now recovered. Now she recovered. And I'm still doing daily exercise. Now, Nancy is saying she is still doing daily exercise. Now, the third person is Dolly. She is very young girl, 13 years old. I was in for 3 days to have my appendix removed. It had been giving me a very bad pains, and the surgeon told me that the appendix doesn't do anything useful in our body. On my first day, I wasn't allowed to eat anything but ice cream. Great. But on the second day, I had the operation and I didn't feel well because of the anesthetic. My parents, because of their jobs, were unable to stay, but although I missed them, the other girls in the ward were really cheerful and kept me from being homesick. Here, Dolly is saying she was admitted in the hospital because of appendix removed. Appendix, you can see the meaning here. A small bag attached to the small intestine having no clear function in human. Here you can understand the meaning appendix. Again I am repeating, a small bag attached to the small intestine having no clear function in human. Means appendix has no clear function, no use in the human body. So she was admitted to remove appendix. It had been giving her very bad pains. This appendix, because of this appendix, she got a bad pains, and the the doctor, told her that the appendix doesn't do any useful in our body. Means appendix don't do any useful work, like our heart pumps blood throughout the body, like brain controls our memory, speech, movement of the body. Our lungs make move fresh air in the body, but the appendix doesn't do anything. Understood? Appendix doesn't do anything. Now she is saying on her first day, she wasn't allowed to eat anything, but only ice cream allowed. What a great thing. But on the second day, she had the operation and she didn't feel well because of the anesthetic. Anesthetic means, you can see the meaning here, a drug that makes one unable to feel anything, especially pain. Especially pain. Again, I'm repeating, anesthetic, a drug that makes one unable to feel anything, especially pain. So now she was admitted to remove appendix, so she got anesthetic injection. That's why she can't feel well. Now she is saying, my parents, because of their jobs, were unable to stay in the hospital. Because of their job, they can't stay in the hospital. But although she missed them, she was missing her parents. The other girl in the ward were really cheerful. Now she is saying she was missing, although, but the girls in the ward were really cheerful, very good, and kept her from being homesick. Kept her from being homesick means homesick, sad because of you are away from your home. That is called homesick. So the girls were very cheerful and support her. Now Dravid, 42 years, what he is saying? I was quite terrified. I had been admitted to the university hospital with an unbearable headache and a high temperature. While the doctors were carrying out tests, others came and interrupted the test to carry out more tests. I couldn't at all understand what was happening. This went on for a week and then I was sent home without a word. The doctor in charge just mumbled, "No positive outcome." At least I didn't have to have an operation. I still don't know what was wrong or if I will ever get it again. All I know is that I never want a similar experience. Here, what happened to Dravid is, he said, I was quite terrified. Terrified means very afraid. He was very afraid. He had been admitted to the university hospital. Where he was admitted? University hospital. With an unbearable headache. Unbearable, already I told you, too unpleasant or too much pain. So, where he had pain? Pain in head, that is called headache. Pain in head, that is called headache, and a high temperature. He also had high temperature, means fever, very high fever he got. While the doctors were carrying out tests, others came and interrupted the test to carry out more tests. Here what happened? While the doctors were carrying out tests, the other doctors are interrupted and they said for more tests. They are not finding out any reason. They couldn't able to find out any good reason why he had this headache. And again they are testing more tests. Now he is saying, I couldn't at all understand. He couldn't at all understand what was happening. He was not able to understand because no one is saying to him what happened to him, why he got a too much fever or too much headache. This went on for a week. For a week, this was going on. I was sent home without a word, and after that, he was sent home without a word. Doctor didn't say anything to him. They just sent him home. The doctor in charge, one of the doctor in charge, just mumbled. Mumble means, you can see the meaning here. Said something in a quiet voice, in a way that was not very clear. Again, I am repeating, mumbled means said something in a quiet voice, in a way that was not very clear, means in very low voice. When we are speaking in very low voice so that no one can hear, that is called mumble. No positive outcomes. The doctor in charge said, mumble, no positive outcome. At least I didn't have to have an operation. Means nothing they are suggesting to him, not even our operation. Now he said, I still don't know. Now he's saying he still don't know what was wrong or if I will ever get in again. Now he was not sure what happened to him. He was not sure or if he will ever get it again. Now he's saying all I know is that I never want a similar experience. Now he's saying whatever it is, but he don't want that similar experience in hospital. So I hope you understand all the views, all the experiences of different people. Two more experiences are left, which we will continue in the next video. Here you have studied about Abhijit, Nancy, Dolly, Dravid. Now two more experiences are left. We can continue in the next video. You have to see all the videos very carefully, slowly. You can pause the video and you can see the video again. And remember this, you have to complete your notes in your fair copy. Word meanings and question answers are available in the PDF. You can see via website. Okay children, thank you.